This is the expected market moves for this particular week, which is given session-wise. So each session, what sort of moves are expected to happen during this particular week is being explained. Now here you come across the last day of the month of October and the first few days of the new month of November up to 1st to 4th. So this sort of weeks you come across very volatile move, monthly trend reversal volatile moves are expected to happen. But after that of the volatile move, their players are expected to firm up, like last week how they had done it. Similarly, you will come across they will firm up towards close. So this is what expected overall for the week. Now for each of the day, all the three sessions comprise the expected market moves for the week. So you can buy during that of the dip and book profit during that of the rise. That way you can do the intraday trade, buy during that of the Japanese session dip and book profit during that of the US session rise. That can be done. Otherwise, you can simply do session-wise trade, buy during the dip and book profit. And again, during the swing, they will make a nominal dip from the high. Then once they don't go below the intermediary low, you can take a buy. Then they will make the firm up. You can book profit. Then again here during the US session, during the early session, dip to buy. And late session rise, you can book profit. That way you can plan your trade. And that will be session-wise trade. And so the expected market moves for this week are given. So today they are expected to make the initial dip. They have done it already and they are expected to slowly gain the levels in the case of Euro and GBP. And tomorrow again they are expected to firm up. Then on Wednesday, for the month end and the month beginning, they are expected to make the firm up move, and on Wednesday, 2nd of November, they are expected to make a drop during the European session and then firm up. And again on Thursday, during that of the European session, they are expected to make a drop in the case of Euro and GBP, especially GBP, when BOE interest rate decision is going to be announced. Then later on, they are expected to gain the levels. So understand that this week we come across BOE interest rate decision and also the non-farm payroll during the here by 11 GMT and here by 12 GMT because of the daylight saving system is off, but still daylight saving system is on in the case of US. So you'll come across a slide around 12:30 GMT. So here it will be 12 GMT, the BOE interest rate decision at 12:30 on Friday, the non-farm payroll decision numbers, and the market is expected to show USD gaining more for that. Afterwards, they are expected to gain the levels in the case of Euro and GBP, similar to what they had done it on Friday. Friday, for the US GDP data, they made the drop. The data was more than expected. So they made the drop initially to start with, and later on they started gaining the levels unassumingly, which has really induced the long holders to liquidate after the drop and also seeing that positive US dollar sentiment. And later on found that Euro and GBP started gaining the levels. So this is what the players are expected to do. The next week, that will be the first week of November, the market is expected to show the trending move. Swing and rise moves are expected. And on 8th of November, you find the US elections, and by 9th and the 10th, we will know the outcome. So the players are expected to make some swings during that particular week, creating some uncertainty on the upside as well as on the downside, creating some rumors, and later on they are expected to make the USD weakening move after that of the election. So you will be wondering why they are making such moves when they find that there was a majority with regard to the elections, and why still they are making this. And see, they will simply say it is risk appetite.